Well, howdy. I'm just getting used to working this here remote for this camera. Welcome back once again to the Withlacoochee River Railroad, and greetings and salutations and all of that. We had a train sale today at Dana's. Well, I'd like to show you what I got, my haul, and why don't we take and just follow me through the intro and I'll show it to you. Okay, well, so far so good. I don't know if I'm actually recording anything at the moment. I guess I'll find out, because I can't really see what's on the... Welcome back once again to the Withlacoochee River Report. The report will be highly offended by my compelling rhetoric. A little bit better turnout of vendors today than what we had last month.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is nice.
I may come back and get that here in a few minutes.
Okay, cool.
I appreciate it. Go ahead.
I wouldn't doubt it. Hey, Anthony. When you wash my tables, I'm gonna go look at some stuff over here.
You gotta love them bones, huh? I know it. I hear you.
it wasn't that they were dealing with it, they weren't dealing with it, they were accepting it all.
Well, that's just it.
Yeah.
They were, what do you call it?
Every little stupid nun. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. They were, what do you call it? They were promoting it.
Yes.
They made the health the main health lady for the.
Nice looking old Chevy panel there.
Yeah, so I'm going like, what the fuck are you guys doing, right?
That is a nice old panel truck. Alright. Trying to be able to see what I can do in the camera here. Alright. You don't see these too often. They just don't make dashboards like that anymore. Oh, that's a nice one. 33 Ford or Roadster, I guess. Yeah, done a nice job customizing that one. I would have preferred, you know, more traditional gauges myself, but hey, you know, it's not my car. Yeah, that one's a nice looking car. Says he's got a Chevy small block in it with 2 turbos. Looks like he's got a Mustang front end on it. Oh yeah, that car is set up to go.
Hello.
How old was he? 60, 70?
Did they say so? Happened to him recently? I thought I saw it on Facebook or something.
8 o'clock game. Well, I'll call him if he's up for the game. He'll be there. And if not, we understand. Life gets in the way. Every time I died at 9, you look 99. Told me no one else you coming. Didn't make the 2,000 years. My dad died about.
My sister was in it. We all the stuff out of the curb. She wanted the room out in the garage. We put all the stuff outside of the curb. Everything outside the car. I told her, don't shoot there. A month, 3 weeks later, I rented an 18-foot box truck, full from one end to the other.
I got pictures of that 50 Chevy. And that 33 Ford Roadster that's down there too. That belongs to that guy with the shaved head over there.
Yeah. Sebastian.
Yeah. Okay, that's his name?
Yep.
I don't know him that well.
That's gotta be scared of kids, right? That's it. Yeah, that's
Metal is a lot of money.
That's my company. So anyway, we go out and buy vinyl fencing. But we saw it.
Alrighty.
Service out in this area is just all everything is fine. So check here. Just says I'm not seeing the signal.
Probably unplugged.
So anyway,
Always have been.
she schedules an appointment.
All right, get here next month. I'll have some loose parts for you.
I just like, they're all different. I mean, you could buy like 25 different versions of the same boots. It's like their own personality.
Are you competing with my dollar box?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
The magic box. If I
Yeah.
had a magic box, I would have bought it.
Well, I offered it to you, and you turned it down. So all you had to do was give me $20 for it.
Well, yeah, it's not magic if it's $20. $5 is magic.
No, a magic number is
Making videos of my stuff.
yes. Then I'm going to take pictures of you and turn it over to the Internal Revenue Service.
You don't want to do that. Or we put it in the post.
Hopefully now that the rightful president is in,
Yeah.
we'll be able to get rid of the IRS.
Yeah. Vegetables.
Let's take a look at some of my new toys. It's interesting. I got a little bit of a variety of stuff, which is really pretty nice. First, we're going to start with the Williams F units. Those are pretty nice. And what they are, I believe they're F7s, or they claim that they're F7s. I got an ABA set, and the ABA set, I couldn't really complain about. I mean, I got those for like $1.25. Not really bad in my view. I remember the same guy who was selling these, who sold them to me, just a few months ago at the last train show I saw him at. I asked him how much he wanted for them. He wanted $1.50. So $1.25 isn't that bad. And F7 powered A and dummy A with horn. With horn. It's got a horn. Okay, well that'll be exciting. Let's see, this one's okay. This one's the gummy unit. It's not as heavy. Alrighty, we can maybe get them out of the package now. I'm beginning to understand how some people feel about doing these unboxing videos. Yeah, looks pretty good. I think the gap in it, and I don't care for how the pilot looks on these, but the engines themselves are really pretty nice. And the graphics on them, and the detail, of course, is far better than any of the Line L's of the period. Alrighty. Oh, dang it. What did I knock off? A boxcar. Figures. Okay. Anyway, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap on the pilot there that I'd like to take care of on that, and maybe make a fixed pilot. It's in Lackawanna, but I think it could probably look pretty good pulling a Santa Fe passenger train. I think they'll look pretty good in front of anything, actually, to be fully honest with you. And this is really the first decent dummy engine I've ever had. It's got a little bit of run time on it, but not much. One of the things that my buddy Mike told me about was it had been a little while since he'd oiled and greased them. But it is a good looking, they are good looking engines. They do have the improper overhang. Let me get you over here now. They do have the improper overhang back here on the roof line. I'm not going to bother changing that. I'm not going to bother taking that roof line and correcting it. But it is improper. It should be straight back there. Although, well, no, this other F7 has that too. Oh, well, they call it an F7. Dynamic brake grids up here tell you it's actually about a phase 4 F3. That's the dummy. This one here is the powered unit. If I can get it out. Oh, yeah. All right. Here's the powered unit. Okay, what am I going to do with all these boxes? Probably end up trashing them. All right. And it's even, the powered unit does come with extra traction tires. Nice looking engine. Nicely put together. Looks like he had to put some cardboard strips in here to make sure it was tight enough in the... Yeah, I can understand that. Alrighty. Alright. Let's set her up there for the time being. Okay. Alright, now. Next is the B unit. Yes, this was an ABA set.
An ABA
For $1.25, not that bad. I'm going to have to get good with this camera eventually. Yeah. Okay. Then I've got a B unit. Oh, got warranty papers. Williams? We're talking 1990s era Williams? All right. All right. I want to pull it out of this styrofoam with the idea of it not being damaged. You know what I'm saying? All right. And here's the dummy B unit. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's got dummy couplers that run between the units, and of course I guess it's got working couplers on the pilots of the A units, which is fine. But it is these are nice looking units. So we're gonna have to get these things all set up and running, aren't we? Shall we try that? Okay. Yeah, I still need to get some jump wires put in on that end. I kind of plan on doing some of that tomorrow. It looks a heck of a lot better though. I actually have F units pulling my nicest passenger train. It looks to me like the light bulb in the powered unit is burned out because I'm not getting any light there. That's all right. I think I've got an extra one sitting in the third unit there. It's nice to have F units that actually work. Okay, now, mostly what I'll probably do with that set of F units, I'll run the A and B to pull the passenger train. I'll run that third F unit probably with the RS3 or the RS1 to, you know, have a little look of a boost of power there. All right, let's get back to the unboxing, shall we? Okay, one of the most beautiful freight cars outside of the Atlas O. I mean, this car is gorgeous. Take a look at this, would you? This here is a beautiful CB&Q. And it's die-cast. This is K-line. The car is die-cast. And it's got a real coal load in it. And of course it's got all those cool features of the opening hatches on the bottom. So I did get some freight cars today too. I will probably never put it in the box again, because I very seldom ever use these. I'll probably give the boxes to somebody. Alrighty, I got an Atlas O, 52-foot mill gondola. I think it's a 52-foot 6-inch, so 52.5-foot mill gun. This car is a beautiful car as well, and it looks to be very similar to the old, you remember old Atlas from the 1970s? Appears to be a very similar car to the original Roco made car. So there's no question that this one's a beauty. And oh yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna have to paint the wooden floor inside. You know, make it look more like wood and rotting wood, and put a load in it, and weather the car up. I mean, the car is just absolutely gorgeous, just like the original from 1970. What's the car from 1970? The original. I wouldn't doubt that they're probably, possibly even using the same molds, because they look that similar. So I got that one pretty cheap. Also from Atlas O, I got a 50-foot. Kicking stuff around. I don't have enough room in here. I got another Atlas O 50-foot single sheath boxcar. Single sheath boxcars, of course, were usually built in the 1940s during the war. Just like what was called the war emergency gondolas of the 1950s. Again, those were built with the idea of having, keeping the metals and stuff that would commonly be used in these cars. This car, till I pulled it out this afternoon, had never been out of the box. So, one thing I hate about styrofoam is how tightly they get it in there. And then when somebody has trouble getting it out and they end up breaking the car, then they wonder why the customer gets mad. Well, that's why. And I put it back. I made the mistake of putting it back in. Now you understand why I do not store these cars in boxes. I just don't. but it is a nice car. Also will lend itself well to weathering. I've got another car over there that's a single sheath box car. I think that one's a Weaver, but good old Atlas O. They never let you down anymore, do they? These cars are gorgeous. It looks like that centered metal wheel there is actually rusting. I don't think y'all can see it in the video. But, yep. Alrighty. Speaking of rusty wheels, I picked this one up. It's a Lionel / Weaver. Weaver / Lionel. And the trucks, this one's been wet. This one's been in the water. Obviously it hadn't been in salt water, but it has been in the water. The trucks are rusting on it. I figure, hey, for $5 I couldn't go wrong. And I picked up this. This is obviously an MTH Greyhound bus that sits on a New York Central flat car. My wife wanted it for the bus. Okay, well, I've got another bus. And I'm sure she'll enjoy that bus, because I'm keeping this one. I wanted it for the New York Central flat car. Okay, that's all the unboxing for tonight. It's nice to have had this train running. Okay, I noticed my battery's running down a little bit, but you can see that's a nice smooth runner till it picks up. There we go. The light went on a little bit. Must be having a connection issue there. Alrighty. You can see it runs at a nice, it runs at a fairly decent speed when it's getting enough juice. You can see it's also getting some sparks underneath. Dirty track. We're going to have to clean that track, and then I got to get some jumper wires put into it. And then I'll probably add another couple of passenger cars, maybe a couple of heavyweights into the consist, and it'll look pretty good, I think. So until next time, happy railroading. And like I said, I'll probably run the A and B unit on the passenger train consistently, and then that dummy A unit will probably be, mated up with other engines. And one of the things, of course, the lights shouldn't be on in that third A unit. They just shouldn't. That shouldn't even be a factor. I don't know why there's pickup rollers on the B unit. I don't think there's anything in it. So until next time, happy railroading.